And in this competition, Cheese introduced the scratch effect to his performance. You know, he was doing I think it was a 6-minute mix, and this scratch came in. Anyway, he won. And the guy who came second was a guy called Orlando Voorn, a Dutch DJ. Now, Cheese had been the only one who'd scratched. Everyone else just mixed from one record to another. Very nice, but the scratch effect caught everyone's imagination. And the Orlando Vaughan guy, very tall character, took the mic out of my hands as I was congratulating him on coming second. And he said, "What is this, a mixing competition or a scratching competition?" And I said, "Come on, be a good sport, Orlando." Anyway, the following year, even Orlando Vaughan was scratching. Everybody was scratching by that time. So that's how the DMC World DJ Championship developed. And to this day, the scratch is a major component. It's regarded as the fourth element of hip-hop. Ranson had just launched Virgin Atlantic. He did me a deal for seats on board the plane, and we filled it full of record company promotion men into dance music, all the DJs. It was absolutely packed with the music industry from Britain and Europe, and we took them to the New Music Seminar, and that's where everybody got their taste of a real scratch battle, the battle for world supremacy. So we had Chad Jackson win, and then Cash Money came in with his incredible style and inspired everyone even further. And it all started from Jackson, Cash Money, and boy, have they developed a style since then. You know, these guys are musicians. And, you know, we filled the Royal Albert Hall because of the celebrities who came. You know, Run DMC, Public Enemy, Shaka Khan, Janet Jackson, Alexander O'Neill, Farley Jackmaster Funk. Oh, it just was endless. You know, we were at the Royal Albert Hall a total of 3 years. And then what happened, the Brits saw what we were doing, the British music industry, the BPI, and they decided to move their Brits Award from the Grosvenor House Hotel to the Royal Albert Hall. So that scotched us really, because they wouldn't support two events. They wanted their own event to succeed. So now when I'm picking up the phone and asking for Michael Jackson, I'm getting a blank. But the real success of DMC was the strength and power of a voice. The Mixmag magazine, that was our weapon. And it was so popular. I mean, when we sold it to EMAP in '98, it was 160 pages thick, and it was chock-a-block with advertising. It was the cash cow of the company. And then the two big publishing companies, EMAP and IPC, came knocking on our door, and they covered our palm with gold, I'm afraid, made us an offer we couldn't refuse. So that was it. The DJ competition grew because of the video coverage, and the club itself because of Mixmag.
That's great, thank you. Just going back a little bit to what you mentioned.
Then, as you can see on the video, I go out there and I say, well, you know, you think you've seen everything tonight, but now I'm going to tell you, this is something you'll tell your children about. Ladies and gentlemen, God is here. James Brown! And James came out, it was a standing ovation like the Royal Albert Hall has rarely seen. For a person who's coming on stage to get a trophy clock for timeless qualities. And James Brown walks on stage in this suit and does a little dance, takes the mic off me and speaks to the audience. I thank God, I thank you. Keep on doing what you're doing and make it funky. And he didn't sing. He wasn't on stage for more than 2 minutes, but it was the most magic 2 minutes the Clubland DJs would ever experience. It was amazing. Yes, it's going to look exactly, it's a replica stage of the Technics SL1200 turntable. So they said, okay, you know, I think we needed £30,000 just to build the stage, let alone all the other costs. Boom, got it. Okay, the traditional DMC Championship, that's the one that was once upon a time used to give them two gold turntables, which were made by Technics Panasonic in Japan. Everybody wanted the golden turntables. But we introduced another one to just extend the convention, give it more width. We did the Battle for World Supremacy because the one in New York had stopped. They'd closed down the New Music Seminar, and with it, the Battle for World Supremacy. So I contacted Tom Silverman at Tommy Boy Records, said, Tom, we want to use that title on a similar format for a second event. Go ahead, he said, that's fine. So the Battle for World Supremacy, that's a very much quicker competition. Knockout, 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 DJ, DJ, 1 minute, 1 minute, vote, out, in, out, and you start with 16 and finish up with 1. So that's the Battle for World Supremacy. And then something I always wanted to do from my days as a member of a group, I knew DJs had got the potential to be an orchestra, if you like. So we introduced the Team Championship with the rule that you could be 2 DJs, 3 or 4.